Hi, this is Module 3, Lesson 1, Getting Ready for a Pool Party. So in this unit, we are going to start looking at how functions can be drawn different ways, not necessarily one with an equation, but one with situations, and the different aspects of it, the features of it. So to start off with, let's see if we can draw a generic graph for a situation. Sylvia has a small pool full of water that needs to be emptied and cleaned, then refilled for a pool party. During the process of getting the pool ready, Sylvia did all of the following activities, each during a different time interval. She removed water with a single bucket. She drained water with a hose. She removed water with her and her two friends removed water with her 3 buckets, filled the pool with the hose, same rate as emptying the pool, cleaned the empty pool, and took a break. So these are not necessarily in a row. This is just things that had to happen for this pool party for the pool to get cleaned and refilled. So sketch a possible graph showing the height of the water level in the pool over time. Be sure to include all of the activities Sylvia did to prepare the pool for the party. Remember that only one activity happened at a time. Think carefully about how each section of your graph will look, labeling where each activity occurs. So we could go completely in order, or we might say, you know what, I think what she probably did first, I'm going to say she removed water with the single bucket at first, decided that it was going to be faster if she drained it with the hose, and then she was kind of tired, so she took a break. And then when that little bit at the bottom of the pool that the hose can't get out, her friends helped her get the rest of it. And so then they cleaned the pool, because you have to wait till it's empty to clean it, and then they had to fill it at the end. So notice it can't go in that order, in complete order, because those two had been backwards. All right, so we are going to sketch a possible graph. I'm going to do it down below. Okay, so first she removed water with a single bucket. So I'm going to draw my grid. I'm actually going to use black for this, my graph. So I'm going to make it nice and big here, so I have plenty of space to work with. So over here, I'm going to put it, says possible graph showing the height of the water level. So this would be the height of water in the pool over time. Rise over run, height of water over time. Okay, so first I said we started with a full pool, right? So let's say up here is when the pool is full. And so she started removing water with a single bucket. So she's decided to do this. So at first it's full. She takes out 1 bucket, 1 bucket, 1 bucket, 1 bucket. This is really taking a long time. So she decided to drain it with the hose. Well, she gets going. Oh, I'm not going to have much space. Let's make this drain a little faster. So it's going to drain with a hose. And then she's going to decide, oh, I can't get that last little bit, but I'm going to take a break and call my friends. They're going to help me, and then we're going to get this all the way down, right? So then the friends help, and it's down to empty. So right now, the pool is empty while she's cleaning it, and then she's going to fill it back up, that same rate as it was before. So notice I want to get this back to the height it was. So let me go ahead and get up there, and then it's going to be full again. Okay, so this is kind of my step 1, where she's emptying it with her single bucket. Here's where she drained it with the hose. Here's where she took a break. Here's where her friends helped her. Now she's cleaning it, so it's empty for the most part. And then she refilled it. Notice my rates are about the same going down. My slope looks like it's maybe a slope of -4 going this way, and it's going to be a +4 going this way-ish. Whatever, it's the the steepness of it should be the same. So that would be my graph, kind of situating doing this situation in the order that I listed above. So create a story connecting Sylvia's process for emptying, cleaning, and then filling the pool to the graph you have created. Do your best to use appropriate math vocabulary. So that's kind of what we just did. Sylvia decides she needs to clean her pools to get ready for the pool party. So when she's using a bucket, it is a 0 or a straight up and down drop because she pulls the water out, then she has to dump it elsewhere. It takes a few minutes for her to get back, dump it, come back, gets another scoop, dumps it, comes back, gets another scoop, dumps it. Then she decides that's taken way too long. I'm going to use my hose, and we have a very steep negative slope while the hose drains it. Here we have 0 slope down here at 3 because she took a break. So that height's not going to change while she's taking a break and calling her friends for help. When our friends come, they're all coming and dumping their buckets at their own pace. So it's kind of a step, little bit of a step, but it's a quicker step because up here, she was doing it by herself. So it'd be 1, 1, 1. Here, her friends are, they may not be in order. One's scooping while the other one's dumping. And so it's kind of constant, but it's still steps because when they pull out some, it's all coming out at once. Then when the pool is empty is down here and they're cleaning it, so that takes a little bit of time. And when they're refilling it with the hose, should be the same slope, only opposite as we had over here. And then once it's at the top and full, it should be staying the same height. So it should end up about the same height as what we did with. All right, so that's kind of our situation. Does your graph represent a function? Why or why not? Well, what does function mean? Function means, can I do my horizontal test? Is there only one y point for every x? Yeah, the height. Here we go. Yes. Why is it not drawing? Pencil. There we go. Yes. So it is because the height, there can only be one height of water. There's only, oh my goodness. What happened? Only one height with the water. And so same thing, would all the graphs be created for the situation represent a function? Yes. At one time, there could be one height in there. So that is correct. Thanks for joining us.